Hey paparazzi, it's Wednesday and time for sneak peeks. The items that I am about to show you will be available tomorrow during new release time, and I'm telling you, there are so many cute things. I love that I'm back on this side of the world, and one of the first things I did is went to look at all the amazing jewelry that released while I was gone. I love it just like you do. My outfit today is kind of crazy, so I am wearing like a bubble skirt, but it's a top, okay? So it's gonna come down and actually tuck under. Obviously, it's got big denim ruffles. And then I have got bows and cherries. These are pom-poms, so they're all gonna be 3D. I have eyelet on the sides. Because it's ivory, I paired it with a white and tan striped pant, and then I have on just almost like a shoe that I felt like looked like a picnic basket. So I'm wearing gold accessories, which I absolutely love. I actually had these earrings on just yesterday in silver, and now I have them on in gold. Like, how cute are these? I love my ring. Check that out, right? Like an oversized buckle, but like a classy buckle, which is so fun. And I love this necklace. I love the discs at the top. I love that it has a second, more extended layer that comes down with that paperclip chain. And I love that I can place something in between if I want, okay? And I am wearing it at its tightest, at the jump ring itself. So obviously you can make it a lot longer if you use the extension chain. All right, now let's get started with the items headed your way. This necklace is absolutely amazing. You're gonna see the big pendant right there at the bottom, okay? It's got that black coming around, obviously like a horseshoe, but it's a different shape, but a lot of you will call this like a horseshoe shape. Coming down, I love that it comes to the point. That detail right there is so amazing. This is definitely like that festival style boho, which is huge this season. Now this earring is not a direct match, but I think they're really cute together. You're gonna see this. This is a stone. Okay, white veining, or meaning white lines right there, which is so amazing. Look at the detail around the outside. I love that the stone is a triangle point at the bottom. I think it also mimics beautifully the stagger design around the outside. I also love when earrings are suspended by a chain. And if you notice, that chain, the open air space, is also a triangle, which I love when design just piece after piece or shape after shape is repeated and oftentimes hidden. So look how cute these would be together. Now, because this is going to be a metal setting with paint, okay? I feel like the stone looks great with this. You don't want to mix stone and acrylic unless it's mixed together somewhere intentionally, like maybe there's a bracelet that has mixed materials, so you can add a stone necklace and maybe an acrylic earring, but usually you want to stay within materials. Because this is a paint with black and definitely that boho style, this is a great pairing of two materials done correctly. And again, not meant to go together, but happen to be going on at the same time and match beautifully. That's like the fun of paparazzi, right? You can mix and match all the way through. This is a gorgeous bracelet. So you're going to see here a stretch. We've got that red. There is a hint of an orange undertone to it, meaning it's going to be a brighter red versus a deep, like wine tone, right? More of a true red, which I love. Look at the brown swirly beads inside there, right? Almost like smoke filled. And then we've got some transparent beads, and then look at that white as well. I love the mixing of different sizes and opacities. This is a darling headband. You're gonna see this is leather. It's gonna crisscross, and then a knot at the top, okay? This is gonna nestle right down into the hair. If you remember when I was in China, I showed you this in another color. I love that this is a dainty width, okay? So again, it's just gonna peekaboo through the hair. Going to be more of a subtle look. This ring is amazing. You're going to see right here, this is stone. And then around the outside, we've got those dainty stones, which is so pretty, almost like a beading and a detail as a border. And then right there in the center, you've got your larger stones. This one is so cool. Don't sleep on this one. This is a fun post. So you're going to see an elongated heart. I love that it's going to dip down a little bit deeper right here, right? So fun, so cute. You can see it V also, which I think is important, right? Again, when you get that elongated heart, it gives it kind of a different vibe. This is a really fun bracelet. You're gonna see two charms here. We're gonna see a wing and then the heart that says love. All white stone until you get right here. You've got that big brown or champagne-y bead, okay? A little bit of an overlay just in a light palette, meaning it's just gonna give a bounce of light rather than like the iridescent, right? Almost like a sheer metallic, if that makes sense. Stretch, so easy to put on and take off. Now this is a really fun one. I also think this paired together is amazing, okay? You're gonna see this silver butterfly, which I absolutely love. Often we think of butterflies only as like a Malibu look, but I feel like this butterfly looks very natural. And so this, I think, can go with sunset or Santa Fe type looks as well. So how cute is that? The butterfly with the wing and heart. So flippin' cute together. And look at the details. I love that we've got that antiquing to really make those details pop. Now this is a really fun one. You're gonna see the copper. Okay, this is a stretch. You're gonna see the open structure of the oval. Then the bar, open oval, it goes all the way around. This is absolutely stunning. Very lightweight, okay, because it's got that open circle. You're gonna see that it is a wider width, which looks darling on, but not super heavy. Now this is a really fun one. This is going to be the flat herringbone, okay, chain, and then you're gonna see the star right there in the center. Look at that star. You can see that there are those darling blue rhinestones. There's an overlay to that. Dainty, subtle. It's going to nestle right in place. You almost won't even see the star until you get up close, which I think is important for layering. This is a really fun ring. You're going to see that blue, or the blue, hello. Hello to the people in the back. I do know my colors. This is purple, the purple stone right there with the white veining, and I love that you've got that light pink in the center. This is quite a large ring, so you're gonna see right there, it's going up high over, basically reaches my knuckle. Absolutely gorgeous on, super fun and playful, and I love when we have stone pieces like that that show attitude. Now this is a gorgeous one. You're gonna see right here, this is coming down. This is a Y necklace, so you're gonna see the shape coming, right, like the letter Y, but it ends with a pendant, which I think is so important. Look at that hammered texture. Okay, this is an amazing statement necklace. You can wear it with a lot of different styles. You can make this Fifth Avenue. You can make this Musings. I think there are ways to even make this a Malibu. You could pair this with stone if you wanted. So many cute ways to wear this. This is a great essential, in my opinion. Now this is a really fun ring. I showed you that mine wearing like an oversized buckle, or at least the kind of like a lock of some sort. This is going to be like more of a Western style or detailed buckle, okay? And it starts to look like a belt as it's wrapping around. Belts are huge this season, so this is right on trend and amazing. I also love that it is dainty, okay? There's actually a darling stirrup, black stone necklace that is available that would be so cute with this if you wanted to take it a bit more Western. All right, and this is the darling Halloween. So you're gonna see that these beads actually slide back and forth on this. You see this is more of a rounded snake chain. Absolutely darling. Then we've got the jack-o'-lantern, we've got the trick-or-treat bag, and then we've got the cute little cat with the witch's hat. And again, they're easily going to slide, okay, along the chain. Darling, I know you've been loving the Halloween items and the sports items, so we have more headed your way. I hope you have an incredible evening. Most importantly, I hope you know you're loved.